Once again, on Guide for Them, please do not go away. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa has given a speech and ongoing BRICS Summit in Brazil, the 17th BRICS Summit 2025 in Brazil. And in this video, we can see the Brazilian president shaking hands with Ethiopia's Prime Minister Ahmed, and also the Nigerian President Tinubu, and the United Arab Emirates delegates in Brazil shaking hands with them. After this video, please stay tuned. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa has given a speech. First African leader to give speech on this summit ongoing. You know, BRICS was founded by Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, but the group last year expanded to include Indonesia, Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, and the United Arab Emirates over here. And this year's discussions focus on sphere of political and economic coordination, in which member countries have identified business opportunities, economic supplementarities, and areas of cooperation. The Brazilian president will focus on two priorities: the Global South Cooperation and the BRICS Partnership for Social, Economic, and Environmental Development. Brazil also proposed to focus on 6 areas like global health cooperation, trade, investment, and finance, climate change, artificial intelligence, multilateral peace and security architecture, and institutional development. So, listen to Cyril Ramaphosa, the South African president. Thank you.
Your Excellency President Lula da Silva, leaders of the BRICS member countries, and leaders of the BRICS partner and outreach countries, and leaders of the global and regional institutions, and Your Excellency Ms. Rousseff, President of the New Development Bank, and Honorable Ministers, Excellencies, and ladies and gentlemen, allow me to begin by thanking President Lula for a very successful chairship of BRICS that has, for the first time, included BRICS partner countries, an expanded group as we now represent as BRICS nearly half of the world's population and account for well over 1/3, almost 40% of global GDP. This provides us with an opportunity to strengthen and deepen our cooperation to ensure a more equitable, just, democratic, and balanced multi-power world. The BRICS outreach and BRICS Plus engagements are important platforms for expanding strategic dialogue and building strong ties with countries from the greater global south and other emerging markets. Brazil has rightly recognized the potential of BRICS as a platform for developing the solutions the world so urgently needs. We must continue to enhance our financial cooperation and continue the work already underway in studying the challenges and opportunities related to connecting financial market infrastructure. There are enormous benefits that can be achieved from faster, low costs, and more efficient, transparent, safe, and inclusive cross-border payment instruments. The proposal to establish a BRICS new investment platform is welcomed by South Africa. It has great potential to facilitate the mobilization of diverse and expanded sources of investments into projects in the BRICS countries. And this is where the BRICS New Development Bank plays a key and important role, and I'd like to applaud the President of the New Development Bank, our sister Dilma Rousseff, for the excellent work that is being done by the New Development Bank. South Africa calls for the appropriate risk mitigating mechanisms to be considered in the establishment of this platform for new investments. We must continue our collective commitment to safeguarding and supporting the rules-based multilateral trading system as embodied in the WTO. We commend the important work undertaken to review the strategy for BRICS Economic Partnership 2030. In view of the current geopolitical challenges and trade uncertainties, the strengthening of trade and investment ties between BRICS countries is therefore absolutely essential. The fourth industrial revolution has brought about a new era in the social and economic life of all countries and all people. It has demanded that countries develop new policies and strategies to enable an inclusive, whole-of-society approach. Global institutions and inclusive participation are needed now more than ever. And it is in this regard that the reports that we've just received from the Business Council, from the Women's Business Council, as well as the Civil Society Council, are very important. The United Nations has adopted a set of high-level political principles on artificial intelligence that have been broadly endorsed by member states. These principles provide the international community with a common value-driven approach to artificial intelligence that can serve as a basis for defining regulations and tools. Under South Africa's G20 presidency, we have established a task force on artificial intelligence, on data governance and innovation for sustainable development. This presents an opportunity for G20 members to address the limitations in international artificial intelligence governance. Artificial intelligence is reshaping every dimension of our lives, from education and agriculture to national security, financial systems, and many other areas. The choices we make now will determine whether AI exacerbates global inequality or becomes a tool for sustainable and inclusive development. Now, as we look ahead, we need to commit to multilateralism with equity, to economic growth, with inclusion, and to technology with humanity. AI must be seen as a tool that will enhance the interests of all and not just a few billionaires, as President Lula said. I thank you.